Let's explore how to respond when an interviewer asks, "Do you have any questions for us?" Make no mistake about it, you should always have questions prepared to ask at the end of your interview. This not only shows that you are proactive, but also conveys your interest in the role and company. The key is to ask questions that reflect your genuine curiosity. It is a good idea to prepare about 5 questions for the end of the interview. You do not need to ask all 5, but it is likely that some of your prepared questions will be answered through the course of the interview. You do not want to be stuck with nothing to ask. Let's take a look at some areas you may want to explore for this question. First is about the role overall. You could ask, what does a typical day look like in this role? Or, are there any key challenges you expect this role to take on in the first few months? Second is asking about team dynamics. Learning about the type of environment they cultivate is probably one of the most important things you can do. Work is where we spend a majority of our lives, and you'll want to ensure it is a good culture fit. A direct question to get this answer is, how would you describe company culture? Another question could be, can you tell me more about the team I would be working with? How do they collaborate together? To understand company dynamics, you could ask the interviewer directly, what do you like about working here? Third is performance standards, measurements, and pathways for growth. Most companies measure performance and require goals to be met for each position. You may hear these be called key performance indicators. It's a good idea to understand how your performance will be tracked and the goals you will be accountable for. It is also helpful to know if you will be offered opportunities to develop your skills and grow within the company. Here are example questions to help you learn more. How is success measured in this role? What would you like to see accomplished in this role in the first 90 days? Does the company offer opportunities for professional development? The fourth area is company direction. Understanding the company's overall direction helps clarify how the work in this position will align with organizational goals. Asking these types of questions also demonstrates your strength as a strategic thinker. Here are 2 examples. What are the company's goals for the next few years? How does this role contribute to the company's overall objectives? The last area to consider is asking about next steps for the interview process. This helps you prepare for what's to come. You could simply ask, what are the next steps for the interview process? Are there any additional rounds of interviews? If so, what can I expect? Now that you know the types of questions to ask, let's quickly discuss a few examples of what not to ask in an interview. First, do not ask about salary early in the process. It is best to wait until the interviewer brings it up. Second, avoid asking generic questions such as, can you tell me what this company does? This sounds ill-prepared. Remember, companies spend a lot of money on new hires. They don't want to hire someone who lacks understanding for the role. Third, do not ask how quickly you will be promoted. It is okay to ask about growth opportunities, but you need to show your value through actions and accomplishments before a company will be willing to commit to any promotions. Lastly, do not ask if there are any issues on the team. This can come across as negative, almost as if you are focused on drama or what conflict might exist, rather than how you can contribute positively to the team. To be clear, it is natural to want to know how team members interact, but it's pretty hard to truly know until you're in the position yourself. Earlier we recommended asking about team dynamics. This is a helpful way to learn about personalities on the team without directly asking. Take a look in the description for a list of these questions as you prepare for your interview. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Best wishes, we will see you in the next video.